Hi guys, greetings and blessings. This is yours truly, Empress Chassie Warmington, aka All That Chaz, aka the Slayer. Tonight, supposed to be having a very special guest. His name is Bobby Washington. He is a hip hop R&B pop artist from Miami, Florida, and he has toured with people and opened up for people like Tony Terry, the Kids on the Block, Angie and Debbie Winans, and so forth and so on. So I'm going to wait to see. Well, first and foremost, let me log in on this device, which means I'm gonna have to come around on that device that closed out because for some reason, when I do that on this device versus my laptop, it always do like echo sounds, like it gives me feedback, and I don't know why it does that, but I don't have that when I use my laptop, so that's kind of weird. So I probably should have brought my laptop in, but I was trying to be convenient because I'm already running a little bit behind schedule as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the studio, and it's going to show that like I have a guest. So I know it's going to do that. I don't know. It won't let me close out the volume. Let me see here. Yeah, I told you it's going to put me on as a guest. Let's see, close that one out. Okay, so now it's just me. Mm, But anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing great. Um, but while we wait for Mr. Washington to come on, I'm going to go ahead and just remind you guys to please make sure you sign my petition for my Gloves On campaign, advocating for those battling chronic illnesses and diseases and disabilities. Um, you go to the website. It's real simple and easy. I'm sorry, I'm connecting, so I'm waiting to these two pair. Well, they already paired, but I'm just waiting for them to connect. Come on. There we go. Okay, but here's the website. Um, I mean, it's my website, but I like to show it on the screen because sometimes it's hard to understand the Z's from the C's and the E's. It kind of sound alike. So you can just go to the website right here, www.cheenllc.com, and it's right on the home page. You can just click on the flyer that says advocacy mission, and it'll take you to where you need to go to sign a petition. While I wait for Mr. Washington to come as well, I just want to also remind you guys that tomorrow I'm going to be interviewing Gabe. He is a pop, hip hop, and R&B artist, and he's pretty young too. I'm just like, wow, like this really young guy is called, is he likes R&B, but I think a lot of young people do, and I'm hoping that we can bring R&B back as Jackie's voice states, to bring it back, make it relevant again, make it prevalent again, because we need it. We need real genuine music. Um, Also, let me see. Okay, interviews. If you need to book an interview, you can go to the website again, same website right here, and you can book an interview if you like. If you want to have business consult, you need business consultation, you need a press kit, you need any of those things, just let me know and I can manage that for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just run a commercial, and I'm going to check on Mr. Washington and see if everything is okay, because things can and do happen, and sometimes people just they can't respond right then and there. I've had that situation so many times. Um, Battling chronic illnesses, I can't respond. And it's not that I'm ignoring anybody or anything, but I just can't respond right then and there. So I'm going to go ahead and run these ads, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, thank you for watching that ad, and I'm going to play one more ad to give me time to go check on Mr. Washington. I really hope everything is okay. So I'll be right back. Just bear with me, guys. Thank you. C Entertainment Networks is a multicultural and diverse world in one place, has celebrity supporters, and provides various entertainment services like branding, hosting, speaking, press kits, live interviews, and more. Just head over to www.cheenllc.com to find out more. Thank you for your support. Okay, guys, so thank you for watching that commercial as well. And I'm going to check. I'm just waiting for a response, and hopefully, everything is okay. It's like I said, people be going through stuff. They have family emergencies that can come up out of the blue. They can have, you know, an accident and they're not able to respond back, or they may be more sicker than they probably thought. They had to work a little later than they thought. They had a longer business meeting, studio session than they thought, and in their phone they can't charge it up right there. Now that has happened to me too many times, and I would be so mad. I'm like, nah, no, I you would go dead when I need you to be up, and then it's like any other time your phone to charge just like that, right? But when your phone go dead and you really need to call and communicate, it seems like it doesn't want to work. So I just feel like, you know what, I'm not going to be dealing with all of this with you. So let me check and make sure he's okay. Bear with me, guys. Mm. Okay, so I'm going to, for anybody who's been reaching out to me today, I was extremely exhausted and then had treatment, so I was just really tired and I just really needed to rest my body. So, I did rest and had my treatments and stuff like that. So, I got up. Well, I won't say that I got up, but I really didn't get started on my day for this to get myself ready or to start preparing myself to get ready for the interview today until like maybe 3 p.m. But I was still getting treatments. So I couldn't really just have access like I needed to my laptop and stuff. But I do a lot of things on my mobile device. I'm quite sure you guys see that and know that. But I have two different devices that I'm constantly using. One is actually right there, and then the other one's in the palm of my hand. So I try to be as versatile as possible. Let me go ahead and respond back to a message that I received on Facebook, and I want to check and see. Um, let me see. Yes. Question. I want to know, what do you guys do feel? How do you guys feel about R&B? Jackie's boy have a really good session Monday, every Monday on his IG. He does, and he put it on Facebook. He posted on Facebook too, but he also Facebook, YouTube, and on his IG, Jackie's boy. It was blessed to interview him last year. He's a Grammy Award winner and ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Awards winner, and he sold over like 18 million records. He's worked and produced and or co-written for or actually wrote the songs for people like Chris Brown, Madonna. There's just so many people, Charlie Wilson, Boyz II Men, and the list goes on and on. So he does um, R&B Mondays, Music Mondays. That's what's called Music Mondays. And what he does is he be writing songs. He's so talented, and it comes so natural for him that he can literally just write a song. And then he also has a songwriting course too. You guys can check that out for anybody who want to know how to really write music, award-winning music, music that more than likely will go to the chart. He can. He has the skill set. I mean, he got the awards and recognitions to prove it, and he's still putting plaques up and awards up on his wall because he had to convert one of the rooms in his home into a studio where he have to have place to hang up all of these awards that he has won and plaques that he has received for his work in music. So we're going to go ahead. As a matter of fact, let me see something. Let me see. He might be back. Y'all hear the feedback? That's what I was talking about. I don't like that. Ugh. Okay, so let me see if he's being able to come on. Not as of yet. So, but for me with R&B music, I don't just like it because it sounds good, and but I like it because I know that when I was growing up, R&B music it wasn't just music that you just listen to for romance or sensuality, which sensuality doesn't really or romance really don't exist these more. It's usually just sex and a high attraction and infatuation. But not too much. You really see that with true love and the romance and the sensuality of things, especially in music anymore. And it was also music. R&B music was also used as a way to bring people together, um, like the blues and like jazz, but especially like the blues and R&B, especially going to like a hole in the wall, go to hole in the wall. Dun, dun. Yeah, I like I like that kind of music. See, all of that music, and I don't think a lot of them really appreciate it or really understand it or care to understand because they see it like this. We have an audience, we're getting paid, we racking, we got bank, so we're good. And a lot of times people do feel that way. They feel like as long as they're making money and they're banking, then they're good. Let me do this, guys. Bear with me. He did respond. Um, so that's a good thing. I'm glad everything is good. He's not having any kind of emergency situation. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can read. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the link and then I'm going to resend it to him. And then we'll be good to go, people. So bear with me. Okay, so here we go. Copy. And I just send him the link so he don't have to try to go through his email to find it. See, I like technology. It's nothing wrong with technology. Technology is wonderful when it's used for the right reasons. Okay, but yeah, the way the music industry is, and I don't think a lot of the artists, especially in hip hop, understand that music, like going as far as back even before jazz and calypso and all of that came about. You know, you go to the African beats and you go to the tribal music and how it paved the way for, like, with the steel drums and how they made the guitars and stuff out of the straw, what they call it, the straw haze. I mean the corn stalk. What's that in the chefs? They made the guitars, and I mean, like, they made the drums from the skin of the animals and stuff. They didn't torture the animals or anything. When the animals died naturally, then they would take their skin and they created drums, and they learned how to carve out, where they self-taught themselves how to carve out, different types of wood, barks, and things of that nature, and created music. So music actually, before even R&B, it goes all the way back to Kemet, before it became Africa, that is known as Africa now. So it's a lot of things that has contributed to where we are today in music. However, what happens a lot of times is, when, especially whether it's good or bad, history should never be overlooked. It should never be forgotten. It should always be acknowledged and appreciated, even when it's bad. And the reason why I say it should be appreciated when it's bad is that you see how things were, and you see how things have oh, how far things how far things have advanced. And so it gives you a sense of hope. It gives you a sense of courage and comfort to know that everything isn't as bad as it was, even when it's still not fixed like it needs to be and corrected. There's still a glimpse of hope, because you can see, well, in history, how it was then, now how things had advanced, like microwaves. I know we had toaster ovens. I remember the cast iron stoves, and my granddad, he'll go out, he chops the wood. He always kept the wood chopped, and he will always keep it like warm, where it kept the food warm, so they didn't have to, because there wasn't microwaves back then and toaster ovens. Especially though, those type of countertop appliances were pretty expensive. Once they did come out, you didn't see too many melanin families with those type of countertop appliances. Okay, here he is. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring him on, guys. Y'all gonna love him. Uh-oh. Is it letting? There he is.
Hey, hey,
Well, hello. How are you?
how you doing? How you doing? I'm sorry I'm late. As you can see, I'm driving in the truck. I'm actually moving. I'm moving from my home studio into a commercial property, so I can have my studio in a bigger space and also another office for the video production and the graphic design. And I
Oh,
forgot
understand
today
that.
I was moving. It's the same day I made the arrangement with you to do this interview. I totally forgot. I've been doing this all day. So that's why I'm dressed crazy, you know. So I hope everybody can forgive me for dressing like this. I'm actually moving.
You're fine, no problem at all. I mean, if it's better for you to reschedule, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Nah, I mean I'm here for the people, man. I'm here for you. I mean you already took out the time to do it. I'm here. I can talk to you like this. If you don't mind me looking the way I'm looking, I'm good. I can
You look
drive and talk to
fine.
you at the same time.
Oh, well, thank you. You look fine. I just appreciate you taking out the time to do that because you got other stuff going on. And so you could have just been like, forget it. So I do appreciate your effort. So I can't just let you go off like that. I have to put you on a pedestal and shine you up like an Oscar.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Let me see how I can
I
turn
was
this. Let me turn this defroster on.
okay.
Okay, I think I figured it out. I'm in one of those U-Haul trucks.
Oh, you're in the
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah. All right, so I think I
Oh
got it. Yeah,
goodness.
it's defrosting. Yep, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm all
Okay.
yours. I'm all yours.
Okay, well, what we're going to go ahead and do then, because I don't want you getting no frostbites. I am not going to have your family come hunting me down and putting me in no headlocks. Okay, no.
Are you gonna be good? No headlocks. You good?
All right. So I was reading because we're also we follow each other just as friends also on Facebook. So
Oh yeah, I
I was
saw you.
like, and then I was like, anytime I see people that shows me support and I know that they have a major platform underneath their feet and have a lot of experience and it doesn't matter what industry it's in. I like to introduce them to other audiences as well as the rest of the people on my audience. And that's why I always tell people, I constantly say this, you don't know who is who. And
Yeah.
then not only that, when I saw your name, I knew exactly who you were.
Oh wow.
I knew
Awesome.
that's how I knew. I knew exactly who you were. When I saw because what happened is you did a promo feed on IG.
Okay.
And when I saw you, I knew exactly who you was. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, where you been hiding himself at? And that's why I was like, I was liking, I couldn't just really go in and stuff because I was gonna like really go in, but then I didn't want to seem like I was a stalker fan, a
Yeah.
groupie.
Nah, it's all good.
So I had to regulate myself. I had to pull myself together. I was like, girl, don't do it. Act like you have some sense. Act like you have some home training.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
get
you
crazy.
came in real elegant life. You came in real good, real cool.
But
Oh yeah.
thank you so much. But I was just like, it's funny because sometimes how you could think of something or think of somebody and then you will see something that they post or you'll run into them at the store or something like that and it was just like really wow how that happened because I was actually thinking I was like I wonder what happened to
Mhm.
Mr. Washington. I was saying that to myself and then it wasn't even an hour later I saw the promotion um, that you sponsor for yourself, promoting your new songs and stuff. And I'm just like, come on, I like, come on now, internet. I know y'all not reading my mind, and I know y'all be spying and stuff, but y'all can't be all in my thoughts.
No doubt.
Yes. So what else have you been up to? I know with your music and everything, and I'm supposed to be
Mhm.
coming to where I'm gonna start back doing events in Miami. It's been a long time since I did one there in Florida.
Okay.
Period. I used to live in Miami.
Oh,
I
okay.
move wherever the money is. So wherever the money is, that's where I move to. So
So wait, you
I'm
must
like
you
that.
must be
I'm
in
not
Atlanta,
afraid to
right? You
pack
in
up
Atlanta or
and
LA?
leave if I have to.
Huh? Are you in
Yeah.
Atlanta?
So yes, in Atlanta now.
Okay, I figured that. All right.
Yes. Yeah, I was in Atlanta. I've been in Atlanta since back consistently. That is since like 2008, 2009. Consistently been back in Atlanta.
Okay, okay.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I moved from Miami. I'm actually up in Polk County right now. I was in Miami all my life, and I wanted a change. I wanted to like kind of branch out, so I moved up to Polk County, which is
Okay.
smack in the middle of Orlando and Tampa. So
Okay.
40 minutes to the east, I'm in Orlando. 35 minutes to the west, I'm in Tampa. So I get to branch out and do music videos on either side of the coast, which I love, you
Yes.
know. So I've been up here. I've been up here for about about 12 years, since 2008.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it up here. I mean, I get down to Miami every 3 to 4 months to go see my mom and my brother. You know, everybody's still, my family's still down there, my whole family. I'm the only one up here. Me and my immediate family, my wife, my 2 kids. You know, but
Gotcha.
we have no family up here. We the only ones up here.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Well, at least you're not too far, from family. So that's a good thing.
yeah,
It's not
three
like you
hours,
wait
about
in
3 hours away.
California or New York.
Yeah. But I like Atlanta, man. I like Atlanta. I've been up there a couple times. I love Atlanta a lot. You know.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
grown and matured so very much. I'm a native of Atlanta, born here, even though I'm of Caribbean and South African descent in South America. But my lineage, they
Yeah.
were brought up here in America. So I've seen so much change in Atlanta happen and transpire. And I'm telling you, it has really evolved. I've just
Let
I'm
me
just
ask you a
like
question.
really
I got people asking.
surprised how
I got
quickly
people
it's
asking me. I got people texting me, asking me how can they watch this live interview. Is there a message, a text I can send them?
is there what now?
I got people asking me now how can they watch this live interview. They're texting me on my phone. Is there
Oh,
a text I can send them, or you can send me?
yeah, let me send it to you right now. They can actually watch it on your Facebook fan page.
My Facebook fan page or my YouTube page? Because I signed in with
Your
YouTube.
Facebook. Yeah, all I got to do is just share the live because we're airing live right now on Facebook as well.
Can you share that link here under the chat and I copy it?
Sure.
All right.
I'm going to do it right now. Okay. Taking a sweet precious time. Okay. Oh, it pulls you right up. So it loves
All
you. I
right.
didn't even have to look for you.
All right. So I got a private chat. I see comments
Okay.
show up here. I don't see
I can
anything
see,
yet.
like, that's another thing, too. I can actually see the comments. We can see the comments, but we can't respond. Well, you can respond back on your end to them in the comments, but I
Yeah.
can't respond back to them
Can
because
can
I'm on
can
the
you
device.
text it to my phone number?
Sure, I can text it to your phone.
Yeah. My phone number here is 863
Oh, wait.
703.
Oh, we're live, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this
Oh,
is my
hold on
recording
for a minute.
studio.
I'm
No, I
sorry.
don't
Let
mind
me
my
let
fans
me pull
calling my
it back.
studio. I got fans calling my studio all the time. Getting a copy of the album physically sent to them. So I don't mind them calling my studio.
Okay, got you. What's the number again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, 863-703-0280.
863.
Yeah, 863
Oh my gosh. 863
703
703
0280.
80. Okay. I think I got too much stuff on this phone. Like I'm gonna have to clean it out because it be stolen. So I just sent you the link. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, let me check it. Hold on 1 second.
Uh, I'm gonna send them the one on Facebook. That way they can actually interact. I
Huh?
think that'd be better. I said I send you the one on Facebook because I think that'll be the best way for them to interact with you. Now, what I will do is after the interview, I'm gonna send you the actual I send you a copy of it. I send it to your Google Drive.
Okay, that's awesome.
And then you can add it to your
Okay, I
own
see.
Facebook.
Okay, I
I mean
see. I
your
see
own
the.
YouTube page.
Okay, I see the link now.
You see it now?
Yeah, I see the link right now. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Let me share this link if I can.
Okay.
Let's see here.
And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna share the live actually onto your page. Well,
Okay, I see it here. All right,
okay,
let
you
me
got it.
how do I copy it? Share now. All right, it's on my
It should.
timeline. I got it on my timeline, but I can't see how I can. Hold on.
Okay. It shows
Hold on.
you shared it. So is it showing shared on your page or just on my page?
Yeah.
It should be showing on your page. If you look on your music page, you should see it as well.
Yep, I got it. All
Hey,
right, so I'm back.
you got it?
All right, so I just sent it off. Yeah, I just sent it off.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, hi Lord, Frontline, how are you? We have somebody from the UK who is a fan of yours, and his
That's
name
what's
is
up.
Lloyd. And so that's who I was just speaking to just now. He said that he was going to tune in. He follows you and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say somebody from the UK is on the line?
Yes, he's watching now. He said he was going to watch because he's a fan of yours. He said that he's a fan and he follows your music too.
Oh, that's what's up. What's happening, UK? I appreciate you, homie.
Yes.
That's what it is. I appreciate it, man. We got a lot of love in the UK. I saw some line dancing to one of the songs, I'm Down, remixed by DJ Soul Brother. Shout out to DJ Soul Brother from Brazil. And the UK,
Yes.
man, they got it on lock over there. They doing line dancing to the song right now. So I appreciate them so much.
Yes. They do. They show so much love. Like
Yeah,
you'll be surprised like in Thailand. Like I was really surprised how many people was watching my live on Thailand from
yeah,
Thailand and stuff. And I'm just like in Thailand, Malaysia, in the UK, that UK have always
yeah.
had a lot of support from the UK, from certain countries of Africa, in the Caribbean and stuff. Even like IRI FM um, of Jamaica, which is they're like a V103 here in Atlanta or Hot 10,
Wow.
97.5 here in Atlanta. Yeah. So I was just like really humbling because is very humbling. I was humbled to know that people
Yeah,
like that, in especially those kind of outlets, following and supporting me
yeah.
and stuff, and watching my live. Like, are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
you know.
Yeah. I,
So
I love what you're doing, man. You really shining a light, on people that's trying to do it, on the independent level. So I really appreciate, what you're doing.
thank you. I appreciate you coming out. But see what I was just saying before I added you on, how we can never forget about history, whether it's good or bad. That it it is a pathway for us to improve and to become better, and how old school music build the pave the way for music artists today. So I was talking about that before you came on, and I
Hmm.
think it's so easy for us to get away from things because of technology and because of the convenience that we have with technology,
Right.
that we unintentionally start ignoring and appreciating the simplicities of life and forgetting the foundations of things, and how those how the things of the past paved the way for us to excel the way we do in our present time and in the
That's
future.
right.
So and with music, especially with R&B, I was saying how R&B wasn't just music that was created for romance and sensuality, but it was also created to unify people, to bring people together. I mean, it got to the
That's
point
right.
where even it started being adopted from churches. And I keep telling people, a lot of people
Yeah.
say that church music came, I mean, R&B music came from church music. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
church music copied and duplicated R&B music and the blues and the jazz.
Yeah.
Well, particularly the blues and the R&B.
Hmm.
So let's just, people got to understand how R&B paved the way for every other, mostly any and every other genre of music that exists today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Hip hop.
we
Hip
can't
hop
never
came.
forget
Hip
that.
hop
And
came through R&B as well. If you remember in the '90s, early '90s, man, every R&B song in the breakdown had some rapper, Method Man on Mary J, or or Nas in between this person, or you know what I mean. So you
Right,
know we always welcome them with open arms, man. We always welcome with open arms. R&B was always loving like that.
right, right.
Yeah,
That's so true.
yeah.
That's so true. I'm sharing our live in some different groups right now, so give me a moment.
Hmm.
Because I want to try to and I had posted this also on Eventbrite and on Google too. But I should have posted as soon as I did it. I did it yesterday because I for some reason I don't know I forgot. And I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to do Google and Eventbrite. So I had to hurry up and put the interview on there as well. So
Okay.
yeah. But I noticed a lot of people they come afterwards and stuff, depending on the time. Usually like between 9, 10 o'clock at night. That's where more people watch, or they watch early in the morning. I'd be surprised how many people be up at 4 something in the morning. I'd be like, can y'all go to
Right.
bed? I was just coming on here to vent.
Right.
If they up. Like I need to be up when I'm interviewing people. That's where I need to be up, doggone it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Uh, Here we go. Okay, so
Yeah.
somebody finally changed the avatar on
Hmm.
on the group. So okay, yeah. So you're are you also? I know you write songs for music. You write songs for other music artists. Do you actually manage other music artists and produce their music also, or that's something you're
Yeah,
getting ready to
I'm
get
managing
into?
Cindy J. She's actually my wife as well, but I manage her career, and
Oh, okay.
and in turn she manages mine.
That makes sense, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know
Cool
what I mean?
beans. Hi,
Yeah. But
Marquita Sanders. Thanks for watching.
oh yeah.
And see, that's something I don't like with the stream sometimes. Like, it'll try to make it seem like nobody's watching, but then when I start sharing the page, then I start seeing all these different people watching. I'm like, it's not even showing and reflected that on the,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's just something with
Yeah.
Facebook.
They'll
It
they'll
does
catch it
that.
on the repeat. If they're not here now, they'll catch it on the repeat.
They sure will. Yes. Um, I'm sorry. Okay. So as I was, like I said, I was reading, and I knew that you had, some great experiences, and you're a pioneer in the music
Hmm.
industry and everything. Pretty much a legend, really, to me, because you have
Thank
so much hands-on experience, and you have performed with some very amazing people. Now, when you first got into the music, well, how did you know that that was something that you really wanted to do? Were you kind of, because some people they discover their true passion and talent by accident. I won't say by accident, but unexpectedly. It's not something that they were pursuing or whatever. But then it ends up you do an audition or something,
you.
or
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
I was like, how did you get into music? Like, how did you know that was your calling and your true passion? Did you always know that, or did you kind of like stumbled upon that talent?
Oh, how did I get into music? Is that what the question? How did I get into music? Was that the question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I started off in high school doing music. With different singing groups. My first show goes back to '89. I opened up for New Kids on the Block in '89. I was in high school, and I had a manager for our group. His name is AJ Alexander. He's actually the guy that discovered Usher. He's the one that took
Okay.
Usher to L.A. Reid and got him the deal. And he also went on to be Bobby Brown's main bodyguard later on. But he's actually out with Usher now in California. He's back with Usher now. So that's how I got started in the business.
Okay.
I met the New Edition manager Maurice Starr, you know, at that show, opening up for New Kids on the Block at the time. Then I went on to open up for Brenda K. Starr, who was actually the singer who had Mariah Carey in her background. That's when Mariah Carey started. So I opened up for her as well.
Oh, okay.
That was back in high school. That was '89.
That's awesome.
Yep, yep.
Yes. And I can't even imagine the feeling that you had when, you was receiving these honors and these opportunities. I mean, how did your parents respond when they were like, "Are you kidding me? You opening for these people?" What?
My mom was excited. My mom was excited. You know, I was raised by my mom. My dad didn't come into my life really until to my later adult years. But my mom was ecstatic about everything, man. She always was supportive. I always had my back, man. I mean, since junior high when I started breakdancing and then imitating Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? My mom always had my back.
That's awesome.
Oh
Wow.
yeah,
That's
definitely.
and I don't think people understand how challenging or how very difficult and hard it was back then to break into music on that level to even get anybody to pay any attention for
Hmm.
to you because it was really cliquish and it's just like if they somebody didn't know you or didn't want to autograph you who was already very well known and respected, you can forget
Correct.
it.
Correct.
It's not like
Correct.
how it is now. You can stream your own music and get you a fan base like that, but because you just had to know people. If you didn't know anybody or somebody didn't want to undergird you, you could be the most talented person in the world, and they still would be like, man, whatever.
Hmm. It's hard.
Yes, very difficult.
You gotta
Wow.
have the will. You have to have the will, and
Mhm.
now with the internet, the capability of marketing yourself, you gotta have the will.
Yeah,
And you put out great music, the fans are gonna notice.
that's true. That's true. Yep.
Hmm.
Well, I guess you kind of I guess we both kind of elaborated, or what should I say, touched on the difference between music now and how music it was back then. We kind of like talked about that a little bit.
Hmm.
Um, well, I see when you're singing, you can just see the whole passion on your face. Like
Yeah.
you're not, to me, when I see you on your videos, you don't seem to just be singing like, okay, this is something to do. I done did this so many times. You don't seem to
Yeah.
give me nowhere near that vibe. It's like you're truthfully enjoying what you're doing and very passionate about what you're doing. And what is the challenges sometimes you face to keep that momentum up, because we still deal with everyday life. People keep forgetting celebrities deal with everyday life too, just like us, you know?
Right.
Um, so especially with you having a full family, I mean, you have wife and children, and then
Hmm.
you have your studio, and you got, a lot of other stuff that's going on. How do you keep that passion so fresh the way you do? Because it's just like, I'm like, dang, I'm like, this man is just like really just so lively, just like so much energy. Even if you were not feeling it, like maybe you were tired today, or maybe you wasn't really feeling your best, it's not reflecting. You don't see it.
Right. Right. Um, that's great. Like what you said, because I mean, music is my passion, and I appreciate you noticing that. Um,
You're welcome.
Anytime I turn that music on, man, something just hits me, and
Yeah.
it takes me back to when I first started doing Michael Jackson imitations. I
Mhm.
just feel the music, and if I'm ever in a down place, because I'm human like anybody else, if I'm ever in a down place, when I go record a song and it comes out the way I want it, or even better than I expected, when I get in front of that camera, the passion is true. I'm not even faking it
Yeah.
because I feel it, and it gives me energy because I just created something that's going to be around forever. You know,
Yeah.
to me, I created a masterpiece. So when I hear it back and it's jamming, it's an R&B banger. I get emotional on stage, off stage. Doesn't matter where I'm at. I can be inside Walmart singing. If I feel it, I'm gonna show it. You know,
Right.
that is how it is. You know, and
Wow. Well, you definitely expressed that, and it's so vivid. It's like written on your face so clearly that
mhm.
I mean, you had to be one hell of an actor to be pretending. I'm like, okay, where are his Oscars and his Emmys stand? Because I mean, he's a master at it. But you can tell that you really truthfully are passionate about, not just passionate, but you thoroughly enjoy what you're doing. Like that is your life. Like you are
Yeah,
music and music is you. It's not something that you just decided to do and just stick with because it worked for you. And like how people get repetitious with jobs and they be on the job and they just stay on the job because it's something that has been consistent for them, and they kind of get into a routine of doing things. That's not what it is with you, and it clearly shows. So I
thank you,
definitely be feeling you on your music. I'm like, okay, he is singing his heart out.
thank you, thank you.
Yes.
I think everybody should find that. You know, that place, man. That career, that dream, that passion, whatever drives them to make them, feel like they're floating on cloud nine. That's what they should do. You shouldn't settle in life. I know we have bills to pay. I know we have to have a 9 to 5 to start off, but you should always have a plan to escape that 9 to 5 if that 9 to 5 is not producing the euphoria that you want to feel when you're going home at night. If you're not going home
That's
and say, "Oh my God, I love today at work. I love my job. It was so much fun," and if you're not feeling that, you're like, "Oh, I don't feel like going to work tomorrow." Then you need to be
right.
finding a way to get to that passion, wherever that passion might be. It might not be music. It might be baking cakes for a living, which you can bake cakes and like nobody else, and get clientele, make business cards, go door to door selling your cakes.
Hmm.
Delivery. You may be an awesome chef, a cook. You may be a gardener. You know, whatever makes you passionate,
Right.
whatever you, because we're creators. All of us are made in God's image. We're all creators, like God is a creator.
Yes,
So I'm sure when He made
that's true.
man, He was ecstatic. He was excited to see us come out the way we came out, and hopefully doing what He wants us to do, His will, of course. But to see that creation come to pass, He had to be excited. So if you were a cake
That's
maker,
true.
or if you were a wig maker, and you make this awesome wig, you're gonna feel good when you see the finished results
That's true.
because you made that wig and it came from your creation. It's your baby. So we all gotta find what that passion is, man, and go after it. And I just encourage everybody to do that, man, because that's all I've done for the past 20 years. I've been
Hmm.
independently making music. I haven't had a job, a 9 to 5 job. I do work in my own studio, my own businesses, video production, and all that kind of stuff. But I enjoy every day of my life because I enjoy what I do. Because I'm doing something that
Right.
I want to do, not what the boss is telling me to do, and all of that kind of
Right.
stuff. So
Exactly.
that's important to me.
It really is. You definitely hit the nail dead on the head with that. And I know for me, um, I had to learn that it was okay for me to follow my passions and my dream because I was doing as what they call the good American way. You go to school, you graduate school, high school, or get your GED. Then you go to college, you graduate from college, you land your good corporate job, good paying job. But the thing about it is, even when you earn those college degrees, you don't always land that good paying job. So what do you do with so many people who have spent so much money still paying on student loans to date? And
Mm-hmm.
from student loans from 5 years, 10 years ago, because they have not been able to really utilize that college degree. And I'm not saying not to go to college because I'm in school myself as we
Mm-hmm.
speak, but make sure that whatever it is that you go to school for, you're able to take that degree and use it in your own self, invest in your own self with
Yeah.
the same passion and dedication you will have to work for somebody else. do that for yourself.
Yeah, if that's your
You know,
passion. Because some people like and enjoy working for somebody else, and that's fine. If
right.
you have a person that, let's say, for instance, you have a person who works in a doctor's office, and they absolutely love the doctor, they love the patients, they love the environment, they take pride in, it, they go home with joy. I don't even knock people like that because that's their passion.
Hmm.
They found passion in it. So even if they don't
Yes,
work for themselves, because sometimes you can work for yourself and not like that.
right.
But whatever you enjoy in life, because we only get one,
That's true.
whatever that is, do it. Do it
Right.
to your fullest capacity. If it's something you hate, get out of it.
Exactly. That's so so true. And we waste so much time doing things that we don't like. We get into the monotone of just doing things. We're kind of like robots. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are like that, like robots, like being programmed and just stay consistent. And like you said, some people do, they don't mind working for somebody else. They don't, there's nothing wrong with that either. But if you're going to, like I said, for those who don't want to work for anybody else, like you said, they have to be consistent with it. They got to be passionate about it, put their all into it. And
That's right.
and that's what I do. I actually put myself on a schedule, and that is really funny because like some people they'll when they message me or they text me or something or make comment on their post or whatever. Unlike before, I used to just be able to just respond, but I don't do that because I have other things. I've gotten really focused, and I feel like having this second opportunity um,
Absolutely.
of life because of the fact that that I didn't have to make it through. The universe didn't have to bless me to make it through. I could have died, but I have an opportunity to live and actually really live and fulfill my goals and my dreams and
That's right.
ambitions. So I stay completely focused on what I need to do in there's nothing wrong with having a heart, and love for people and wanting to show that. But you have to get yourself where you need to be in your dreams and your goal and passion first before you start trying to venture out too much and helping other people. And that was a weakness of mine. It's like I would put myself and anything else I was working on hold to help
Mm-hmm.
everybody else. And I had to stop doing that. And I didn't realize how bad it was until um, the accident happened. And then I was like, okay, I started seeing things that I wasn't able to see before, like see it in clarity. So now that I have clarity, I'm definitely doing just as you say. I'm putting my heart and soul into everything
That you're trying to do.
that I believe in and that I'm passionate about, and just going forward. And so I appreciate you for saying with that because that really gave me a lot of life, and I probably needed to hear that. So thank you. Can you hear me? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, you still there? Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me? Let me see. Uh-oh. Some kind of way we got disconnected. Well, he'll call back in. We got accidentally disconnected. So bear with me just a moment, guys. I'm going to go ahead and play a commercial. Thanks to everybody who's watching. I really appreciate you guys for supporting what I'm doing and everything. And so I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to go ahead and play this commercial while we wait for Mr. Washington to come back. And I'm quite sure he'll be back on in a minute. I hate that's why sometimes you get in these certain spots and it'll just shut you off. You be like, rude. Hello, I'm trying to talk and do business here, but we'll be right back. Okay, so hold on. Okay, guys. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and play Mr. Washington's song, one of his songs. Since I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to go ahead and play one of his songs. It shut me off too. Did it shut you all off? Can you guys see me? I'm gonna have to turn this off. Okay, here he is. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's me. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. Okay. Well, I'm ready to do this. I want to go ahead and play a couple of his songs, and we're gonna continue from there. We will not be defeated, people. I refuse. I do not give up easily. My son is the same way, very persistent. We don't give up easily. And I'm sorry you guys hearing all this noise in the background, but that's because I am getting things getting things on another level. So I'm going to go ahead and play one of his songs. And this particular song, I want to play. Wait, I'm hoping that he can come back on. His phone probably died. He probably was in a bad space because he said he was at the studio, so he probably was in a bad space on his where he's at. So without further ado, and I'm sorry you guys can't see me. I got his picture up, so I want to go ahead. I want to play this one. It's called "I'm Down" with DJ Soul. So we're gonna go ahead and play this one, okay? Let me see, make sure this is the one. Okay. Sorry about that. What is wrong going on? Why are you acting up? Come on, all right. I do greatly apologize. I'm telling you, this technology is like really showing out. You know what it is? Every time I start talking about, I kid you not, it never fails. That happened with my interview with another person. and we were talking about, the universe and how, how God looks out for us and how He be blessing us and looking out for us. And I kid you not, the same situation, we had the same problem. And so I'm going to go ahead and play this music. Y'all gonna hear whether the internet likes it or not.
You never can ask me that. Cause you already know. You see, I'm down for whatever. Whatever you want from me, I'm down for now. You gotta guess what I'm thinking. I can tell you what's on my mind. Yeah, I know we've been drinking a little tipsy, but that's alright. Ooh, we should be down, be down. I'm down for love. So if you're with me, baby, let's live it up. Enjoy this fantasy. Stroke it real slow, won't go too fast. Lay it on and make it last. I mean, business, I ain't playing. You should know that I'm down for love. Up in this room, yeah, babe. I'ma make it say, ooh. When I enter in your room, I know this what it do. When I'm with you, we be going all night. Body be swinging left and right, living this good life. Getting busy in the red lights. When did you grip me inside? You know just what I like. I'm down for you. I'm down for love, yeah. Yeah. Enjoy this fantasy. Enjoy this fantasy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. You should know that I'm down for love. Ooh. Whatever you want from me, I'm down for love. You know just what I like, baby. Whatever you want, I'm down for love.
All right. Hey guys. All right. So now that we got that one play, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna play this one too. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I do apologize for this situation, but guess what? We're not going to be defeated, and I want to continue to play his music. Well, I'm going to play this one. It's called All Minds. Right now, I'm featuring Matron.
Girl, tonight I'm gonna make it mine. Tonight's the night, yeah. And I promise to make I promise, babe. Me, Tron, say. You need a man to treat it like a boss, babe. Eat it like a salad, can I toss it, babe? Walking through the kitchen as I watch it, babe. Making sexy faces while I drive you crazy. You move closer, girl, to me. I wanna show ya just what you need, babe. Girl, I promise I'ma put it down all night. Let me show you just what you've been missing in your life. Tonight, I'ma hit it like it's all mine. You're gonna feed me like it's all mine. Girl, I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. And when I'm done, you gon' say it's all. I'm gonna kiss every little spot on your body, baby. Go a little low, make it hard, babe. Your body is like a model, baby. I'ma take you to my couch, give you more. Closer, baby. Roll over, girl. Now let's turn down lights. Your body's my body. Tonight I'ma hit it like it's all mine. You're gonna feed me like it's all girl, come mine. Me up. Girl, I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. And when I'm done, you gon' say it's all. Oh, baby. Tonight I'ma hit it like it's all tonight. You're gonna feed me like it's all mine. I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. Oh. When I'm done, you gon' say it's all mine. If you say that it's mine, I'll play it, babe. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. If you say that it's mine, I'll play it, babe. It belongs to me, babe. And I belong to you, yeah. I'ma hit it like it's all mine. Gonna feed me like it's all mine. Girl, I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. Hang on. When I'm done, you gon' say it's all. Tonight I'ma hit it like it's all mine. You're gonna feed me like it's all mine, baby. Girl, I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. And when I'm done, you gon' say mine. Oh, baby. I'ma hit it like it's all. If you don't mind, you're gonna feed me like it's all mine. Cause I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. I'm not gonna. When I'm done, you gon' say not gonna. I'm not gonna. Tonight I'ma hit it like it's all mine. You're gonna feed me like it's all mine. Girl, I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. And when I'm done, you gon' say it's all. You gon' say, baby, all mine, mine, all mine, mine. Never give away my loving, no, baby.
All right, guys. Yes, honey. Yes. Lord. Woo! I love that. Y'all know y'all like that song. Y'all tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You know y'all been told that before, right? Y'all tell the truth and shame the freaking devil. So let me see if it's gonna start back acting up. If it's gonna let me come back in here without any complications. Let's see what it does. All right. I'm coming, guys. Okay, so it wants to continue to act up. So we're going to do this. I am not going to be playing games with this internet. I don't know what's going on. But I told you guys at the beginning, didn't I tell y'all? When I use this device, I always, it doesn't, it's not even just this device. It don't matter if it's the iPhone, it don't matter if it's the Android. For some reason, it does that. But with my laptop, I don't have that problem. It doesn't give me no feedback. It doesn't have all that noise. It doesn't be doing any of this dramatic stuff. It's so freaking dramatic. in here, guys, we're gonna go ahead and continue on. But yeah, Mr. Washington, he's actually a phenomenal young man. As you guys see, he's building, got his studio and stuff. So, I'm not sure if he's opening up for other um, music artists to undergird, to manage or what have you. He's gonna come back, maybe. If not, then we'll just continue on an update. But um, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this last song and then we'll conclude because we're a little over anyway. Because I didn't want to hold him up, and so I'm gonna go ahead and play his song. That's called "Boo You." Boo are you ever? So here we go.
Baby, you ain't never satisfied. Nothing is ever good enough for you. If I told you that I love you and I need you each and every day, will that be enough? If I take you on a shopping spree, cruise down to the West Indies, fly you around the world, girl, tell me, would that be enough? What do I gotta do? What do I have to prove? You should know I'm down for you. You should know I got you, boo. Tell me what is on your mind. You'll be holding back some time. Killing me, babe. Please don't lie. Is there another guy? Ooh, baby. Tell me, are you ever satisfied? Babe? All the things that I did for you. Oh, the things. Feels like I'm wasting time. Baby, are you home there? Cause I can't hear ever satisfied? Don't appreciate, no, you. Should I cut you love? Cut you love, baby, cause I can't hear you. Girl, don't be so complicated. Stop this debating. Don't have to be this way. Treat you good every day. Baby, let's talk about it. Hey, baby girl, I admit it. But I am willing to change for you. Tell me, are you willing to do what you gotta do? Do it down for the ride on the team for life as well. Do it right. Since I've been with you, I've never played emotional games with you because I love you. Oh, I love you. Ever satisfied? Are you satisfied that I did all the things? There's really nothing like I'm wasting time. Baby, are you home there? Cause I can't hear you. Are you ever satisfied? Satisfied with me, babe. Don't appreciate what I do. I don't think you do. But you lose. Girl, speak up, baby, cause I can't hear you. I will never do you wrong, no, babe. Can't do you wrong. Committed, are you ready to make it last forever? Forever, mine. Yeah. You should know how much I really love you, baby. Want you to love me too. Is that too much to do? Girl, I want you. Tell me, oh, can I satisfy you, boo? You satisfy all the things that I got for you. Really good for you. Feels like I'm wasting time. Wait a minute, baby, wait a minute, cause I can't hear. Ever satisfied? Appreciate you. Girl, speak up, baby, cause I can't hear you, baby. Ooh, are you ever satisfied? Ever satisfied with me? All the things that I did, cause there's really nothing there. Wasted time, baby, are you home there? I can't hear you. Ooh, are you ever satisfied? Satisfied, yeah, yeah. Don't appreciate.
Yes, honey, that is a true song. You got some people, You can do anything they want you to do. They still ain't satisfied. Like that. What you want now? What do you want? I gave you my arm. You got the left arm. You still not satisfied. You want the right one too? I gave you my right leg. So now I'm walking around here with no right leg and no left arm. And you still ain't satisfied. What more do you want from me? Like Tyree said. Y'all heard that? What more do you want from me? What more? Doggone people. Shit. That's much. Brady. I'm grateful. I got time for all of this drama. But in here, we're going to continue this on. And I know that you guys love music like me. And let me see. Give me how one more. Let me look in my playlist. I'm going to go to my playlist because I have to remember, trying to remember how many songs did I download. I think we downloaded like four of them, which I did. And I'm going to play the last one for you guys right now. It's called Love You for Days. All right. We'll play that one right now.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, love you for days. Yes, I will, yeah. Oh, boy, did it be trying to make them ends and provide for my kids. Leaving you alone was the only thing I regret I did. Can't wait till I see you, wrap you in my arms to just feel you. You ain't gotta hurt no more. I'm coming home tonight. Every man needs a woman, and every woman needs a man. And I'ma show you what you mean to me. I'ma do all I can. You ain't gotta hurt no more, no more. Mommy coming home tonight. Mommy coming home tonight. Whoa, it's been a long time and I miss you. Miss you, baby. You love for me, baby. Baby, never give up my kids. And that's real, so really like me. Coming home, no lie. Three times more. Ooh, I'ma love you for days. For days, yeah. I'ma live for days. I'ma give you all my love. I'ma live for days. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I'ma live for days. I'ma love you. Oh, 16 years, but I survived, baby. Oh, yes, I did. Your love kept me alive while I was locked inside. I had you on my mind all the time. Reflecting on love, kept me from losing my mind. Yeah, I can't wait till I see you, wrap you in my arms and just feel you. Yeah, and what I wanna do, make love to you real good, real good. Feel me. You ain't gotta hurt no more, baby. I'ma love you for days. It's been a long time that I miss you. Yeah. Living love for me, baby. Never give up my kid. And that's real, so brother like me. Yeah. Coming home, no trying to hear three times more, baby. I'ma love you for days, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All of my life, I will, baby. Yeah. I'ma live for days, if that's alright. Can I love you for days? Let me love you all day. Yeah. Make sweet loving for days. For days. Oh. Love you for days. For days.
Yeah, baby, love you for days. Down in. I ain't playing with you. Don't start no stuff. Won't be no stuff. stop, don't stop, won't be no stop, don't stop, don't won't be no. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna make sure he didn't come back on. I'm gonna have to come around because every time get, I don't. I think. Oh, because I have the Bluetooth on now. So when I turn on the Bluetooth, it does that. So I'm gonna have to get up, come around, make sure he did come back in, and I'll be right back. Okay. No, he did come back in. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude. And I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. Oh, okay. And we're going to end this with All of Mine. This is one of my favorite ones for him. I like all of his songs. This is like one of my favorite ones. But big shout out and mad love to you, Mr. Bobby Washington. Thank you so much for taking out the time. I do apologize we got disconnected, but I understand you got stuff going on, and you still try to work me in, and I do appreciate it. And so, guys, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you all so much for watching. And I do apologize for the technical difficulty that was making that loud, annoying noise. I'm going to go through and see if I can block that out, cut those pieces out, and then reload it up on YouTube because, whew, dang, it's Tetris. But I want to give a shout out to Feisty by Wisdom for my makeup, for my eyeshadow, and the lip color that I'm rocking is by Feisty by Wisdom. They to Tima's accessory for the bracelet and the necklace. Let me see. I think that's it. All right. Yeah. And so I just want to thank them for, sponsoring me and keeping me, helping me try to look halfway decent so I don't be scaring the hell out of y'all, okay? But thanks again. And you guys have a great night. And I'm going to go ahead and conclude and just play this song all the way out, and then we'll be out like a light. Y'all take care, right? God bless one love.
Now let's turn down the lights. Your body's my body. Tonight I'ma hit it like it's all mine. You're gonna feed me like it's all girl, come mine. Girl, I ain't gonna share it I ain't like gonna give nobody mine. And when I'm done, you gon' say it's oh, baby. Tonight I'ma hit it like it's all tonight. You're gonna feed me like it's all don't mind. I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. Oh. When I'm done, you gon' say it's all mine. If you say that it's mine, now play me. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. If you say that it's mine, now play me, babe. It belongs to me, babe. And I belong to you, yeah. I'ma hit it like it's all mine. You're gonna feed me like it's all mine. Girl, I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. Hang on. When I'm done, you gon' say it's all. Tonight I'ma hit it like it's all mine. You're gonna feed me like it's all mine, baby. Girl, I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. And when I'm done, you gon' say mine. I'ma hit it like it's all if you don't mind. You're gonna feed me like it's all mine. Cause I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Tonight I'ma hit it like it's all mine. You're gonna feed me like it's all mine. Girl, I ain't gonna share it like it's all mine. And when I'm done, you gon' say it's all. You gon' say it, baby. All mine, mine, all mine, mine, baby. Never give away my loving, no baby. All mine.